JLG Industries presents Operator Safety for SkyTrak Telehandlers. You will learn how to properly operate your machine while avoiding potential hazards. You are responsible for the safe and proper operation of your machine and for complying with all applicable laws and regulations covering its proper use. You must not operate any machine until you have read and understood the operation and safety manual and have completed training under the supervision of an experienced and qualified operator. This video is one part of JLG's safety video series and is intended to serve as a supplement to your machine's manuals located inside the cab. These documents must be kept with the machine at all times and, if not available, must be obtained by contacting your local JLG distributor or at www.jlg.com. Before using each day or when changing operators, you must conduct a pre-operational check of your machine. This video focuses on proper operation only. Always refer to your operation and safety manual for the complete pre-start inspection procedure. The machine shown in this video is the SkyTrak 10054, an engine-powered telehandler, which may not be representative of your SkyTrak telehandler. Your machine may be a different model, but the pre-operational check will be similar. Always follow the daily inspection procedure in your model's operation and safety manual. If at any time you discover any damage or discrepancy, remove the machine from service. Report the problem to the proper personnel. Do not operate the machine until it is declared safe for operation. Once you arrive at the work site, it is very critical to clear the area of hazards before operating. Always walk your work site to check the pathway prior to driving in that area. Check for holes, bumps, drop-offs, obstructions, debris, and other potential ground hazards. Ensure the machine is at least 2 feet or 0.6 meters away from these hazards. Ensure all hazards are physically identified with paint, cones, signs, and other items that will stand out. Use spotters as necessary. Check for overhead wires and their height compared to the machine's lift height and the load's lift height. Your machine does not provide protection from contact or proximity to electrical current. Follow the minimum safe approach distance as outlined in the Operation and Safety Manual. Once you have checked the worksite area and identified potential hazards, you can now operate your machine. Scan the travel path while driving to ensure no personnel or hazards are blocking the path. Keep non-operating personnel at least 6 feet or 1.8 meters away from the machine during operation. Position barricades as necessary. Be aware of factors that may affect machine stability, such as surface conditions, inclines, and tire pressure. Travel slowly, with the boom fully retracted, and be ready to make adjustments with the frame leveling on slide slopes. Avoid sloping ground if possible, and do not drive on slopes exceeding the machine's rating. Refer to the machine's Operation and Safety Manual for additional information. Never drive with the boom raised with a non-suspended load. For suspended loads, reference the Operation and Safety Manual. Before lifting a load, refer to the load charts located in the machine's cab. These charts show the machine's capacity at different heights and distances in front of the machine. When picking up loads, insert the forks all the way. Inspect the load for stability and secure it prior to lifting. With mixed loads, place the heavier items near the fork carriage. Transport the load as low as possible and use the carriage tilt back function to retain the load and to keep it from sliding off the forks. Before lifting, shift the transmission into neutral, apply the parking brake, and level the frame. Place the load by alternately extending and raising the boom. Feather the controls and avoid moving the levers to their full limits. Reverse the procedure to withdraw the forks. Lower the boom before backing away. When driving on a slope with a load, approach it straight on with the load facing up the slope. When unloaded, travel with the forks or attachment downhill. Use a low gear to assist the brakes in controlling the machine's speed. When driving on side slopes, use frame leveling as necessary to keep the frame level. Always level the frame before lifting. When driving into an enclosed area, check the overhead and turning clearance before proceeding. Allow time for your eyes to adjust to the different light. Some machines are approved for personnel lifts or with various attachments. Refer to your machine's operation and safety manual for additional information on attachments and their operation. When finished operating, park the machine in a well-protected and ventilated area. Place the transmission into neutral, apply the parking brake, lower the attachment, and turn off the engine. Properly operating your machine helps you to complete your work in a safe manner. Safe operation is critical to avoid potential hazards. Beginner operators should practice these safe procedures before operating on actual work sites with an experienced and qualified operator. If you require further clarification on operating your machine, contact JLG Product Safety and Reliability at 877-554-7233. If you are outside of the United States, call instead +1 717 485 6591, or you can contact by email at productsafety@jlg.com. JLG Ground Support, reaching out to help you reach your potential.